Welcome back, guys. I'm going to be sharing with you my vacation workout. Mostly going to prioritize cardio and calisthenics, especially when you're far away from a gym or any weights. I like breaking it up into two workouts where I get my cardio done in the beginning of the day, you know, kind of early morning where it's not too hot. Get the road work in. Now, if you want to run on the beach, that's up to you. I prefer running on the road. Stick to something kind of light. If you're gonna do some high intensity interval training, you know, do some sprint work, that's fine. Get about 15 minutes of that in. Or if you just prefer doing like 1 mile, maybe 2, you know, go ahead and get that done. But I recommend keeping it intense and not really prioritizing endurance. So this is my vacation workout. Feel free to pause and screenshot this. So this is one circuit. We got 1 mile or high intensity interval training. We got chin-ups, pull-ups, diamond push-ups, squat, stiletto squat, lunges, decline push-ups, hanging leg raises, sit-ups, lying with leg raises. You get to see all these demonstrated in the video. If you want to do the 1 mile or high intensity interval training earlier in the day, or, you know, save it for an entirely different workout, that's perfectly fine. Personally, as a powerlifter, my focus is not on cardio. Now for this workout, I'm trying to get at least 12 to 25 reps per exercise, with some of these going closer to failure. Now let's hit some of our major muscle groups with some of these home exercises. Now personally, I don't risk doing pull-ups or chin-ups on the PVC pipe. But for chin-ups, I found this nice doorway here and I made sure there was no nails or nothing before jumping up here, because the worst thing you could do is have exposed nails and just go ahead and just jump up there, grab a hold of something, then put a screw or nail through your hand, okay? Make sure it's clear, not only just dangerous like screws and nails, but also any other reptiles or insects up there. When it comes to working out without equipment, you have to be resourceful and think outside the box. All right, let's get some chin-ups and target our biceps. I also encourage you guys for this calisthenic workout to keep the rest down pretty light, no more than 60 to 90 seconds in between sets. Instead of hanging off the PVC pipes or the plumbing here, we're actually going to be hanging off the support beams to be able to do our pull-ups and really target our lats and our back. All right, let's build up our triceps, do some diamond push-ups. If you've never done them before, they're pretty simple. You're just gonna make a diamond or a triangle with your hand. Get up in a normal push-up position. Some people also like putting their nose in it instead. All right, to give our upper body a break, let's go ahead and hit some legs. We're gonna start with some regular bodyweight squat before we go into a hybrid hack squat to target our quads. So to start, we're gonna get a little over shoulder width, hang our toes outward a little bit. We're gonna hinge our hips by pushing our butt back. We're going to squat down here and right back up, okay? And I want you to get enough to where you're feeling it in your legs, and you get about 10 to 20 more reps. Keep in mind we're doing the circuit twice, so whatever we just did for our body weight squats, we're going to have that rep range. So I just did 50, we're gonna get 25 for hack squats. Go ahead and find something you can leverage on, whether it's a brick, whatever it may be. You're gonna elevate your heels on it. So basically you're gonna stand on it. It's gonna help activate the quad a little better by having your foot in almost like a stiletto or high heel stance, with your heel being more elevated than the ball of your foot. So for these hybrid stiletto hack squats, I really want to have a more narrow stance while I do with the body weight squats to really help engage those quads. All right, to finish off our legs, we're gonna be doing some lunges. Whatever you did for hack squat, so let's say I did 25, half of that would be about 12 and a half. So what we're gonna wind up doing is about 12. Now remember, we got 2 circuits of this. So it may seem like it's not a lot, but by the second time through, you're gonna be like, shit, do I even wanna do a third, right? And that's a great thing about this. You guys know your body better than I do, so if you feel like you need another circuit, fuck yeah, go for it. So to get back into our upper body, we're going to start off with some decline push-ups. Try to keep your hand placement kind of wide. These will help target the upper pec. As we finish up with our decline push-ups, we're going to move into a regular push-ups. And the best part about calisthenic workouts or home workouts is they can be done anywhere. They can be done outside, they can be done inside. Now we're going to do our core work inside. However, I'm about to do some hanging leg raises out here to work on our lower core and really build that V taper. Now for leg raises, I recommend you stay around 12 reps. Now if you find leg raises are too hard to do, or if you don't have enough clearance for leg raises, go ahead and do some knee to chest. And we're going to finish off our core work with some sit-ups and some lying leg raises. Now if you want to do a little more with a little less, these little sand buckets for kids, they're gonna be great for you, right? So for RDLs, what I recommend you do is obviously fill this up with sand. We'll stand close, we'll just hold it here, let our arms hang. We're not pulling with this. Arms are neutral. Our hands are just grips or hooks for this, right? Our lower body's gonna be doing the rest of the work. Our back's gonna be stabilizing us. To begin, you're gonna push your butt back to engage the hamstrings. We're gonna keep this weight close to our shins. Go down, down, down. Don't cave your back. Keep your back flat, straight, go down. Right back up. Should feel a good stretch in those hamstrings. Now for other movements, you can make them harder, such as our lunges. Or if you want to do some bicep curls, do some bicep curls. Or you can hit your shoulders with some laterals and frontal movements. And this is what I mean when I say be resourceful. Don't have to have a lot to do a lot. And a big round of applause for people like you who don't use vacations as an excuse to be lazy. With that being said, I hope you guys have a good morning, a good night when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one.